Well, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is all about racing. In this particular video, we're going to take a look at this Porsche 911 RSR out of Team Project 1, the winner of the LMGTE Am class, in the 24 Hours of Le Mans in 2019. Guys, this is an art car. And it was the first art car ever to win the 24 Hours of Le Mans when it took victory in 2019. The female with sunglasses artworks was the result of a friendship between the artist, a guy named Richard Fhillips, and Porsche Works driver Jorg Bergmeister. Phillips had designed a helmet for Bergmeister earlier in 2013, and he had used existing work to project this intricate 2D livery onto the car. That's a mouthful. The oversized details and broad contrast meant that there was no need to have a grandstand view to observe the design, thanks to the eyes on the flank, and we'll take a look at that in detail. Now, folks, I got to tell you, this is a really cool design. I had reviewed the 1/64 scale model of this earlier, and when I was up at Road America, I was at the Porsche Exchange, and they had a 1/18 scale model of this car, and I'll tell you, as you get from 1/64 to 1/48 to 1/18, makes a huge difference. The details, the colors come out so much. I mean, it's really huge. The difference between 1/64 and 1/43 scale is not that big, and the 1/43 scale is what we're going to look at. But when you see this thing in 1/18 detail, it is absolutely freaking amazing. What you're basically looking at is a woman on each side of the car, along with her hair flowing along the hood, and then you'll see her eyebrows on the back of the car. Now, on the driver's side, she's got those red sunglasses that you can kind of see, and you see her mouth and her nose. It's pretty clear. And then as you look at the top of the car, you see the other, sunglass there on the top. You see some of the hair. And then as you roll around to the front, you see more of that. And there's a mix of green and blues there. And I'll tell you, the blue really stands out on the 1/18 scale car. It is absolutely freaking amazing. If you take a look at the at the nose of the car, it says, "Be cool, fast, repeat." Pretty cool. Be cool, be fast, and be first. Excuse me, and be first. Be cool, be fast, and be first. And it was first. It won the Am class of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Details as usual, because this is a Spark 1/43 scale model, and it does come on this cool wooden base, are absolutely phenomenal. I mean, just look at that. It's beautiful. It is sharp. Interior details are exceptional. And here's a look at it from the passenger side, and it deserves a second look. The drivers were Jorg Bergmeister, Patrick Lindsay, and E. Perfetti. And, as you can see, it is just exceptional. The interior details, and I was sitting there, for a second I was wondering if there was any glass on the passenger side. That's why you saw me stick my finger in there, because you can see right through this and see all the interior detail. It's one of the few cars that, that you can do that, where you can really observe the interior details. It is sharp. There is a very tiny release hatch for the air jack. Now, I noticed some cars when I was up at Road America, and I was talking to one of the crewmen, and they said they had removed the pull tab from the air jack because it was possible to inadvertently pull on and drop the car early on a pit stop. So they removed them completely, so that would never happen. Makes sense. But anyhow, here you're looking at the side of it, and again you can see the eyes of the woman. You've got eyebrows. It's almost kind of like it's inverted in its design. And as we roll around to the back here, now you can clearly see those startlingly beautiful eyes surrounded in blue with the eyelashes. Absolutely striking. It really has a nice contrast with the black that you see on the back of the car. And of course, it wouldn't be a Porsche 911 RSR without that massively huge-ass carbon diffuser on the back, the exhausts coming right under the Porsche RSR logo, and of course the big, huge wing that you see. And as you pull up and you take a look down, you can see more detail, kind of facial detail. You notice the skin tones on the rear fenders of the car, pretty sharp, orange and purple, separating the engine compartment from the cabin. Now, this is a resin model. It comes on the wooden base. because it was a competitor in the 24 Hours of Le Mans, it has this box, that has the typical 24 Hours of Le Mans, the interior of it, 2019. Nothing special other than the back, which shows the Michelin bridge there, or the Dunlop bridge, excuse me. Number 59 Am class on it. And that is basically it. You got a couple aerials on the top, the usual absolutely beautiful Spark detail, but it is the woman's face that really makes this car what it is. And I'll tell you folks, if you like the 164 scale car, and many of you probably have it, I imagine most of you do, the 143 scale car is really nice, but I'll tell you, if I had room for the 118 scale car, it was one that I would buy. I would absolutely buy it because it would be phenomenal. Anyhow, hope you've enjoyed this video. We'll see you next time.